He is the creator and sustainer of all the worlds, whether those worlds are known or unknown to mankind.
Fuzzie Chikun.
Bok Bok Mother Cluckers, it is your favorite game-playing poultry once again for Fuzzie Chikun, plays with himself, where we like to keep it just a little foul. A little bit of pun humor there for you. Hey, I am Fuzzie Chikun. Hope you are all having a great day. I apologize that it's been a little while since I've had a new video. I actually did a video in Scrap Mechanic and ended up scrapping it? Question mark? If I can be permitted to say so. I'm sure many of you will say no. Please don't ever say things like that again. It's horrible. Anyway. So yeah, I had this video where I made this thing, and it didn't really turn out. And so the video was just not great in and of itself because of that reason. You know, there wasn't a whole lot to show for it. Essentially, I'll give you my rundown, right? This is the 30-second Fuzzie Chikun version of why my creation did not work. Actually, let's reset this to 0. So what this is an electric horse, essentially. So we take the jack out, and you climb in the seat, and there's this controller unit up front, if you can see that. And what that does is it's connected to all of these bearings. So I've got 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6 there, and then I've got another controller unit in the back for the rear legs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you do in the control unit is you can program in, whoops, I hit the seat, not the control unit. Press E to use. So you can program in your default state, which is your, for programmers, that's your 0, that's your null value. Excuse me, that's just where your angle of rotation on that bearing is going to be. So if I want to build a motorcycle or a chopper like this one over here, I stuck a control unit on it, and I put both of my bearings at essentially a 30-degree rake, and then just put these free-floating bearings down here that aren't attached to anything except for the block and the tire, right? So they're just going to spin. Bearings that are attached to an engine will spin when the engine is, I want to say applied, but you know what I mean. Like it's when you actually hit the gas on the engine. The engine will make the bearings move, but if it's stopped, then if the engine is not running, the bearings won't move. So as you can see, we've got this engine attached to these 2 large wheels in the rear, and no engine attached up front. Anyway, we've got this controller unit attached to these bearings here, and the default state is a 30-degree angle. So that's what kind of creates our trike feel here, even though it's not really a trike because it has 6 wheels. These are essentially to help keep the front down. Small wheels are considered heavy in this game for some reason, while the large wheels are considered medium weight. Perhaps it's like an actual wheel, not the tire, but the wheel rim itself is a heavier density. I don't know. Anyway, so getting back to our electric horse over here, the idea here is that our default state is 0, right? This is where everything just sits at rest. And then from there, we play with angles. Whoop, that's the jet engine on the back of the horse, because every horse needs a jet. There we go. So we increase an angle, we bring it up, and then we rotate it forward on another bearing, and we get this walking motion. And if I built a balanced 2-legged vehicle, this would probably work pretty decently. I tried to do this with 4 legs, and it's pretty horrific, actually. The problem that we face here is that there's not great balance, and so if you see that there's actually room for 4 more legs here, but this is too small. This is a much tinier platform than what can actually, stupid jet again, what we can actually accommodate. So there is a plan, I thought, in the future where I would like to build more of like a giant spider rather than a horse, right? So we have our 8 legs and everything, and with that I think I can figure out how to get it to balance just a little better. So that one didn't quite work out. I'm sorry about the delay in episodes as a result, as well as I had to take a few days off for personal life reasons, work, things like that. This is just a little metal. After I did the kind of was thinking about the horse and the whole multiple legs, I thought, well, maybe 6 steering arms on a little go-kart made of metal would work pretty well, and it does not. Just FYI. So, I don't know if you saw that there, but yeah, it wasn't great. So this was another thing. In my last video, I talked about how I wanted to make a vehicle that was, and in the video I said powered by Mannequin Boots. What I really meant was using Mannequin Boots as your wheels. So this is what I came up with. This is my butte. I don't really have a name for it yet. I was going to call it Sleipnir after Odin. He's got a 6-legged horse. But it's really too lame for that. It's not nearly as cool as Sleipnir from the Norse sagas. So what I've got is a 3 electric engine vehicle. So these are actually powered in a gas pedal type way, not like the controller where you just hit the switch and rotates at a set speed. So I can actually control the forward and the reverse on these. And then I went ahead and added a little bit of suspension here because this is kind of a... I tried it without the suspension and it was really wonky, which is fun, but you know, it was just kind of all over the place. So I've added in this suspension, and I actually have not even tried it yet. I really wanted to capture it on video. Some of my freeform experiments that I've been doing, I wish that I videoed because I just had some amazing ones that just failed horribly. But once the moment's gone, you can't recapture that with any degree of, well, it's just hard, you know, to capture that same initial reaction. So this is an experiment that I expect to fully fail. Let's go ahead and test it out. Oh, uh-oh. Forgot to reconnect our bearings. My bad! So we connect this engine to this bearing right here. Make sure we flip that back around to face the correct way. You're going forward. Fantastic. And I've already done the speed check on all of these, so they should be good to go in that regard. By the way, building with oh, I forgot to swap this. Building with Mannequin Boots is not easy. The reason being is that when you might decide that you want to redo your suspension and you have a wheel, you've got one thing to pop off. When you decide that you need to redo your suspension and you've got 4 Mannequin Boots on a turning block, you've got like 6 things to pop off. It's really annoying. And I've got this switch. What is the switch attached to? I don't remember. I don't know if I had... Did I have a radio on here? I don't remember. I had something else on here. Again, I've been experimenting. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We did not... did not even have anywhere close to that issue with, like, popping a wheelie there. That is really interesting. Maybe because before, now imagine the same build pretty much, but with no off-road suspension here. That's pretty much what we had going on. So, oh, you know what? I forgot to also reattach this to this. Oh, and as I pointed out, I don't know what this went to, so let's remove it. Is that the correct? Am I still on the jack? Yes. Nothing works if it's on the jack still. If I turn, that's the opposite of what I want to do. So I'm singing my actions. Wow, yeah, that is like really powerful. Well, these are turned up. So when it was lower on the ground without the suspension, it just kind of scooted along the ground, and because it's not like fantastic traction, you really sort of needed that extra boost. But I'm wondering if adding the suspension in here is giving it better traction or something? Maybe allowing them to balance a little better on the ground? I don't know. That actually works pretty good. That's way better. Now I'm almost wishing that I had video footage that I could show you of how it was without the suspension. Maybe I could build another one, because I don't know. It's just such a pain to work with. To be honest, I almost don't want to do it, but maybe later. I also have, so I will go ahead and show y'all my my failed helicopter experiment if I can find it. So another thing about scrap mechanic I found out is that when you put too many little parts in one area at the same time, Oh, listen to that. It sounds like a marching army. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. It turns horribly. It just, you know, it just, no, I think I need to, I think I need to add some steering in the back here. Like I've been doing to everything else I've been building. Add in some more independent steering, because it just feels like everything in Scrap Mechanic just has an absolutely horrific turning radius, no matter what you do. So I've got this failed experiment, and this is the one that I really wish I would have captured. Let's see if we can find it. Which vehicle should we take? So I've got my motorcycle, I've got the Hurricane type thingy that I added a jet engine to the back, and you can see there's actually, let's see if I can get a better angle on it. Underneath my jet engine here, it just fell off. Anyway, there's a bearing right here that I actually added a trailer to my little vehicle here and was like trying to haul things around. But I didn't really, it was just kind of cumbersome. I didn't really need it necessarily. So the problem that I was having is that my failed experiment vehicle that's off yonder some direction, I believe it's still out there. It didn't have wheels. I couldn't just drive it up onto a ramp or anything. So I was trying to very carefully park it on there, but you can't pick something up with the lift. Oh crap, I just took a piece of that vehicle out. You can't pick it up with a lift and then set it down on top of another vehicle. Like this, you know, it just shows red, it says you can't do that. So it wouldn't actually fit on the trailer, so that was kind of an issue. I do have this vehicle, so this is a, I don't know, sort of a reverse of the trike concept. It's just a little cart that has wheelie wheels in the back, right? So you can, it's got a controller to control that angle, and you can speed up fairly fast without actually popping up the front end, because those wheels are there in the back to help keep you down. The problem is, well, I mean, it's a drift machine, right? Come up here. It just, yeah, drift for days. Yeah, there we go. Right side up, just the way we like it. Let's see if we can go find this other failed experiment and show that to you really quick. I might not even get anything built in today's episode. We'll see. Turn our radio on. Maybe when I get to a flat area, we can turn on the engine. Man, why not? Let's just go for it. It does make turning much, much harder when you have it on. Let's turn it off. Alright. That's fairly straight. Oh no! We're headed for the tree! Upright, upright, upright. No, 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 no! Alright. Bloop. Yeah, adding jets to everything, it really does not make it steer any better for certain, but it kind of makes things ridiculously fun sometimes too. Let's do that over again. Okay, so I found my weird creation. There's my Jeep over here. I had to drive for quite a bit to find it. So, are you ready for the big reveal? Ta-da! Behold in all of its glory. I don't know really what it is, but it's kind of fun to play with. So this was a helicopter that I built, or at least a helicopter concept, and I wanted some tracks down here. So originally these were just, I don't know, sort of wooden beams, whatever, well, tracks, like ski tracks type of thing, skis on the bottom of the little helicopter here, and of course to get some lift on it, we gotta have jet engines. I replaced it with this weird dual suspension on each one with some feet, just for a little bit softer landing. So essentially how this operates is that the seat is connected, is there even a reason to have an engine on the back of here now that I think about it? I don't think there is. Because I don't think it's actually powering anything. I guess I should have checked on that first. So this switch up here... Wait, I am... Yeah, that was my bad. That actually was powering something. It was powering the rotors. For some reason, I was thinking it was not. I was thinking that it was, the rotors were just a switch that all went the same speed all the time, and that the jet engines were actually on. Oh, this is not going to be easy to fix. Well, let's see what we can do. Maybe we can build a quick staircase to get up there. I had to make some quick adjustments to the rotors, which is why I've got my caution tape looking. Nope, that's still not going to be high enough for sure. I forgot a block. You know what? I'm going to leave it. No, I'm not. Gotta have that block right there. Gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do a little of this, and maybe some more of this. Now let's see if we can put our engine on. Up. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So the engine, what did the engine go to? Oh yeah, the rotors. Go to the rotor. And then hook up to the chair. And now let's take all this down. So one of the things that I figured out in Scrap Mechanic is that if you have too many of these little bits and bobs and pieces all in one place, it's not good. It essentially lags the game down. And so you can build many different great creations all you want to, as long as you don't put too many sort of in the same area. And I suppose... I think I'm running high resolution, or high resolution textures, and so I suppose that I could probably, degrade that a little bit and get some better frame rates out of it, so it doesn't lag so much with more complicated things. And if I start to do some more complicated things in the near future, that will definitely be something to look at. That did not work. We need to really find a flat area for this. This thing does not have a great center of gravity or something. I don't know. That engine likes to tip it backwards, which is why I removed it. Oh, there we go. That was so beautiful. Alright, so let's hop in. So essentially the way this works... Whoa, nope. I was way off. Okay, so the What? I did not click on anything. Why did you... No. Why am I stuck? My mouse, I think, is having issues today. Alright, so for some reason yeah, whatever. Let's try this. Okay, so the switch is not connected to anything. For some reason, I was thinking that the engine was running this hoogamajig. No. So this switch goes to this bearing? Was it? Oh. Is there a control unit on here? How did this... I'm trying to honestly figure out how in this world this got so messed up. Because I don't think I really did anything. Maybe I don't know what I did. There had to have been a control unit on here. Okay, well let's... Today on Scrap Mechanic, we repair our junk. Okay, how can we... Let's put the control unit right there. That looks like where no bearings are connected to it. Astute observation control unit. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, let's unconnect you there. Let's do this. Go in here. So essentially, 0 is our default state. That's fine. We want you to rotate this direction. 360 degrees at an incredibly fast pace. Then we're going to connect you to this switch. Oh, good laws. What about this? Can I do this? No. Oh, well. Yep. No, no. Nope. There we go. Why would that not work? I don't know if there's something wrong with my mouse buttons, like it's not registering my clicks. I don't really know. So anyway, how this works is that first we kick off our rotors. Yeah, it undid our commands when we undid it. Okay, so 360, really fast. Hop back in our chair. Now, we do our rotors. And the way it's supposed to work is it's supposed to repeat this, apparently. Oh, okay, so now we're on. We have our rotors going. Man, that just sounds horrible. Alright, and then we use our chair to actually get some lift. And the problem is we have this engine that's sort of throwing us. Ah, I'm so scared! Oh my gosh! Oh! Alright, I lied, it's still funny. Ah! Jet, 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 jet! Can we land it? Can we land it? Kerbal Space Program, don't fail me now. Oh! We landed. And as an added bonus, our rotors will just keep it moving. Oh, did you see that? It just righted itself. That was awesome. So maybe we need some more weight in the front. I don't know. There's we get stuck up here against the wall of the game. Kind of use that to our advantage. That's actually very incredible. That's actually kind of helping stabilize it. Anyway, so this is kind of, I still consider this a failed experiment just because it's not really very controllable. Let's stick this on here. Blop, 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 blop. How does this work? Oh, that's better. Wait, nope, nope, nope. Save me, Tom Cruise! Oh. No. Alright, so, what about a little more weight? Right? You can always add a little more weight. Balance that out a little. See how that goes. Oh, we hit the wall of the game again. Let's go the other way. Fail! Fail! I've got no idea where it even landed. Oh, okay, let's go find our Jeep. It's over here somewhere. Anyway, so that's just kind of a fun little thing that I did. It's goofy, it's stupid. It really serves no purpose, but it was kind of fun to build and a little fun to just kind of play around with. And I'm actually kind of hoping to build some more things like this in the future that might not serve a lot of purpose other than some sheer entertainment. And I also, I'm hoping to build some things in the future that actually do work. You know, I thought the Jeep actually worked fairly well. It's one of my favorite vehicles still. that I've built, and I've built several since then, like the trike and the little go-karts and things like that. Got some other failed experiments that I have just completely dismantled that I've never shown anyone because there just wasn't much of a purpose to it. There's fail, and then there's fail hard, and fail hard is always infinitely more entertaining to play with. At least in my mind. I've got no idea where my vehicle is. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, and I can't face my little character here. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a like on the YouTubes. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more Scrap Mechanic. And as promised again, we'll get back into Sims 4 one of these days. Things have been kind of crazy, so I apologize for that, and I need to be more regular about my videos. My goal here was never to really be the most regular YouTuber, because I'm not really trying to make this a professional thing. It's just for kicks that I like to do in my spare time when I'm playing some games. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bok bok, mother cluckers.
Bok, bok.